The Dialogue of St. Catherine of Siena, a Treatise on Divine Providence, Part 3. How finite works are not sufficient for punishment or recompense without the perpetual affection of love. Then the eternal truth seized and drew more strongly to himself her desire, doing as he did in the Old Testament. For when the sacrifice was offered to God, a fire descended and drew to him the sacrifice that was acceptable to him. So did the sweet truth to that soul, in sending down the fire of the clemency of the Holy Spirit, seizing the sacrifice of desire that she made of herself, saying, "Do you not know, dear daughter, that all the sufferings which the soul endures or can endure in this life are insufficient to punish one smallest fault, because the offense being done to me, who am the infinite good, calls for an infinite satisfaction? However, I wish that you should know that not all the pains that are given to men in this life are given as punishments, but as corrections, in order to chastise a son when he offends. Though it is true that both the guilt and the penalty can be expiated by the desire of the soul, that is, by true contrition, not through the finite pain endured, but through the infinite desire. Because God, who is infinite, wishes for infinite love and infinite grief. Infinite grief I wish for my creature in two ways. In one way, through her sorrow for her own sins, which she has committed against me, her Creator. In the other way, through her sorrow for the sins which she sees her neighbors commit against me. Of such as these, inasmuch as they have infinite desire, that is, are joined to me by an affection of love, and therefore grieve when they offend me, or see me offended, their every pain, whether spiritual or corporeal, from wherever it may come, receives infinite merit, and satisfies for a guilt which deserved an infinite penalty, although their works are finite and done in finite time. But inasmuch as they possess the virtue of desire, and sustain their suffering with desire, and contrition, and infinite displeasure against their guilt, their pain is held worthy. Paul explained this when he said, "If I had the tongues of angels, and if I knew the things of the future, and gave my body to be burned, and have not love, it would be worth nothing to me." The glorious apostle thus shows that finite works are not valid, either as punishment or recompense, without the condiment of the affection of love.